This is MSG Varsity Football this afternoon from High Point Solutions Stadium on the campus of Rutgers University. It's the 2015 Central Jersey Group 5 High School Football Championship as two Greater Middlesex Conference rivals collide. The Old Bridge Knights versus the South Brunswick Vikings. Hello again, everyone. Lou Brogno with you here at Rutgers on a gorgeous December afternoon. Absolutely perfect weather for this Central Jersey Group 5 final. And as we said, these are two rivals, two teams that are very familiar with each other, two of the premier programs in the GMC. Old Bridge coming in with a record of 8-3 on the season, the number 3 seed with victories over fellow GMC member Edison, 38-35, and New Brunswick, 26-12. And South Brunswick, the number 1 seed, knocking off Hunterdon Central, 46-7, and then a thriller as time expired, defeating Manalapan 27-21. The Vikings won the toss, but they have deferred, and they will kick off. Left to right on your screen, it's a squib kick. It's taken at the 20-yard line, and Old Bridge with a nice kickoff return, and the Knights take it up across the 35 to the 37-yard line. Old Bridge with good field position to start, and their quarterback is Artur Sidkowski, the sophomore, 6'4", 205. Already has offers from Rutgers right here and Maryland in the Big Ten. He's having a good year, hitting on 53% of his passes, 16 touchdown passes, only 3 interceptions. He has thrown for over 1,300 yards. He's also carried the ball 75 times this year for the Knights. Old Bridge runs what they call the triple gun offense, and Sikowski hands it off up the middle. The offensive line led by Stephen Leibowitz, the center, the senior, 5'11", 215. Dennis Corrigan is the left guard, 6'1", 240. Two good-sized tackles, Chris Hamilton, 5'9", 235, and Christian Wasik, a senior, 6'2", 220. The tight end, Ryan Rugo, a sophomore. Anthony Mbimbo is the outstanding wide receiver with 28 receptions. He's just a sophomore. And Jake Esposito, one of the top explosive offensive players in the GMC. Here's the pass to Esposito. Gets outside, breaks a tackle, and takes it across the 50-yard line. Well, right on cue, Jake Esposito, the senior, with 38 receptions on the year, 8 touchdowns through the air, and 83 carries, 571 yards on the ground. Nick Sedano, also a running back there with him, and Dominic Walton, the slot back. The South Brunswick defense, Andre Eldridge and Jack Takina are the defensive ends. Thomas Levy and Dylan Donaldson, the tackles. Xavier Cargile, Marcus Sermonero, and Dylan Kriz are the linebackers. Jabby and Allen, the corners, and Blakely and Garrett, the safeties. Handoff goes up the middle, and it's a short pickup across the 45-yard line. Actually, Sikowski kept it himself, and he picks up 2. Second down and 8. Mentioned South Brunswick secondary. Mohamed Jabby. He's got 61 tackles, 35 of those solo. Phil Campbell, outstanding defensive player, committed to Rutgers. Several commits in this game. Going to stay right here, play for the Scarlet Knights. Phil Campbell with 3 interceptions at the right corner for the Vikings. Second down and 8. Again, here's some option for Old Bridge, and Sikowski keeps it himself, and he will go down. No chance on that play. South Brunswick plays it very well. Justin Shorter in on the tackle for the Vikes. Old Bridge, coached by Anthony Lanzafama in his 6th season, has done an outstanding job with this program. 36-26 in those 6 years with the Knights. It's their 3rd straight playoff appearance. A program that had long been dormant. He's got them in the postseason again. Here's Sikowski. He's going long down the sideline, and no chance. Good coverage by the Vikings downfield. TJ Angstadt was the intended receiver. Actually, it's Ryan Rugo, number 81, not 11. Rugo, the sophomore. So it brings up a 4th down, and Old Bridge will have to punt it away after moving the ball nicely into South Brunswick territory. The Knights will kick. Jake Kodros is in to punt it away. Mohamed Jabi's a very, very dangerous punt returner for South Brunswick. He stands inside the 15, and they keep it away from him. Kick angles towards the sideline, and Jabi thought about picking it up, but it goes inside the 15-yard line down to the 11. South Brunswick will put it in play there. The Vikings coming in at 10-1 on the year. They've reeled off 10 straight wins after losing their season opener. Josh Lau is their quarterback, the junior, 5'11", 165, 77 of 122 on the year, 63%, over 1,300 yards through the air, over 300 yards on the ground. He's accounted for 22 touchdowns for the Vikes. He comes up under center, and a lot of movement at the line of scrimmage. A penalty flag is thrown. Legal false start, legal procedure called against South Brunswick. That'll back them up 5. South Brunswick offensive line, good size. Christian Napolitano is their center, 6'2", 255. Dylan Donaldson at 6'3", 265. And Thomas Levy, 6'1", 240. They're the guards. Andre Eldridge is 6'2", 315, a junior left tackle. And Darius Tisdale, the junior right tackle, 6'3", 265. Handoff goes off tackle on the left side. And a short pickup up to about the 10-yard line. Jake Tequina is the tight end, a senior. Javon Palmer, one wide receiver. Mohamed Jabi, another Jabi, already committed to Rutgers. Jair Garrett carried that last play for the Vikings. He's one of the running backs back there with Wendell Allen. Second down, 11. Here comes the handoff wide to Phil Campbell. Gets outside, hits the corner, and gets up across the 15, up to the 18-yard line. Old Bridge defense up front, Chris Hamilton and Terrell Braxton, the defensive ends. Tarek Townsend and True Stell. Stell's got 55 tackles, 43 of those solo at defensive tackles. DeMeglio, Connell, and Hawney are the linebackers. Omar Connell, 51 tackles on the year. Jake Esposito, TJ Angstead are the corners. Paul Ferrali and Nick Sedano are the safeties. It is 3rd down and 3 for the Vikings. Football at the 18-yard line and trying to drive ahead. Josh Liao, but a penalty flag on the play as well.
Josh Liao trying to escape the pocket. TJ Townsend, number 69 with the hit.
Looks like the officials will call for a measurement. Looked like there was a flag down, but apparently not. Well, they stretched the chains. See if the Vikings got the first down, and they did. Liao stretches it out and gets the first down. Well, we said he can run the football. 51 carries on the year, 309 yards on the ground coming into the game for the Vikings. He's got 7 touchdowns rushing, 15 through the air. South Brunswick runs the triple option. They line up in the gun here. Here's Liao back to throw. Looks left, fires, and the catch made. Short pickup on the play. Justin Shorter on the reception. Now this game features a number of players who will continue their football playing careers right here on this field. Justin Shorter is one of them who has committed to Rutgers. Mohamed Jabi, also a Rutgers commit. And Phil Campbell, a Rutgers commit. 3 on this South Brunswick team. 2nd down, and the handoff goes up the middle again. A short pickup up across the 25 to the 27-yard line. Good crowd on hand for both schools here at High Point Solution Stadium. 7 minutes remaining in the first quarter, no score. It's the second meeting of the season between the Knights and the Vikings. South Brunswick won that regular season meeting by the score of 20-9. Close game. The Vikings pulled away in the fourth quarter. There's Liao in trouble, and he goes down. At the 24-yard line, he stepped up in the pocket, and Drew Stell was there to put him down. Stell, his third sack of the season. It brings up a fourth down play for the Vikings, and they'll have to punt it away. Good end-over-end kick. Jake Esposito watches it bounce out of bounds at the 40-yard line. And Old Bridge will take over there. Well, MSG Varsity recaps all the championship action on Quick Hits New Jersey, Monday at 7 p.m. Mike Quick and Jimmy Cavallo, they bring you the biggest news, highlights, and more. Watch Quick Hits Monday at 7 p.m. on MSG Varsity, and it's only on Optimum. Second of 4 games here at High Point Solutions Stadium. And one of 12 games today on MSG Varsity. Huge day of championship high school football here in the Garden State. Flag is thrown. It'll be a legal procedure against Old Bridge. So the Knights with some movement prior to the snap, and now they're backed up 5. It'll be 1st and 15. Sikowski, the Old Bridge quarterback, is only a sophomore, but he's still growing. 6'4", 205. And that's why, one of the reasons why, he's received those early offers from Rutgers and Maryland. He's developing into an outstanding high school quarterback. Still has 2 more years after this one. Handoff goes off tackle. And it's pickup of a couple. Nick Sedano carries the ball for Old Bridge, a junior. Having a terrific year, 161 carries, 932 yards. He averages nearly 6 yards per pop. 11 touchdowns on the season for him. Old Bridge with a second down. And 13 for the Knights. And Sikowski in the gun. He double pump fakes now. He's in trouble and will go down. South Brunswick with that heavy pass rush.
Sikowski dropped in the backfield. Greeted by number 51, Josh Hippolyte.
Josh Hippolyte, the senior, 6'2", 225. Dylan Donaldson, a senior, 6'3", 265. Good size on the interior of that South Brunswick defensive line. Andre Eldridge also in there, the junior. He's at 6'2", 315. So now Old Bridge with a third down and long. Here's actually Esposito breaks the tackle, but nowhere to go. He's brought down across the 35. And good pursuit by Justin Shorter to get over there and make the play defensively for the Vikings. So Old Bridge goes 3 and out. Penalty and a sack in that sequence. And with 4 minutes and 40 seconds remaining in the first quarter, the Knights will punt it away. Jake Kodros into punt it away, averaging just a shade under 33 yards per kick. Good snap. And a high end-over-end kick, bounces out of bounds at the 40-yard line. South Brunswick, good field position to begin their second possession here of the first quarter. Vikings will have it at the 39-yard line. South Brunswick under head coach Joe George in his 5th season. What a job he's done with this program. 55-12 in those 5 seasons. As we said, coming into this one, they've won 10 straight games. Blew out Hunterdon Central in the first round, and then a dramatic win to knock off a perennial short conference power, Manalapan 27-21. Touchdown as the clock wound down in that semifinal game. That first down play, Josh Liao, miscommunication. His wide receiver turned in, and he threw it long down the sideline, so it'll bring up 2nd and 10. This Old Bridge defense has been playing very well. They held an explosive New Brunswick offense to just 12 points in the semifinal. Zebras had been putting up a lot of points prior to that. Old Bridge played very well. 2nd down. Here's the pitch coming wide. Wendell Allen breaks the tackle, breaks into the secondary, and slips down across the 45-yard line. Wendell Allen, a senior committed to Monmouth University. 70 carries on the year for him, over 460 yards, shows his good speed. And South Brunswick in business. They're in Old Bridge territory at the 39. Down to 3:45 remaining in the first quarter here at High Point Solution Stadium. The field basking in the bright sunshine here in early December. And here's the give to Garrett. Garrett gets outside, hits the corner. He's at the 20, the 10, touchdown South Brunswick.
Touchdown, South Brunswick.
Jair Garrett gets outside, hits the corner, and explodes to the end zone. His 3rd touchdown of the season, and South Brunswick strikes first. The Vikings are up 6-0. Garrett with that explosive speed. Once he got to the corner, no chance for the Old Bridge defense.
On the extra point,
Drew Fetty's in to kick the extra point, 19 of 26 on the season. And his kick is up. It is good. 3:23 remaining first quarter. South Brunswick strikes first. The Vikings lead Old Bridge by the score of 7-0.
by number 10, Jair Garrett.
Well, MSG Varsity is your home for New Jersey playoff action. Watch live state final games from MetLife, Kane, and right here at Rutgers on msgvarsity.com and the MSG Varsity app. MSG Varsity, it's only on Optimum.
The NJSIAA would like to thank Rutgers University and their administration for hosting today's championship finals. Also, our corporate sponsor, Sports Care Institute. Yard drive by the Vikings, orchestrated by Josh Liao, capped off by the 39-yard dash by Jair Garrett. Drew Fady will kick off.
Well, South Brunswick showing that explosive speed on the corner as Jair Garrett takes it in for the touchdown. And Drew Fady will kick off here for the Vikings. Old Bridge looking for a good return, down 7-0. Ball is loose. Knights pick it up, and good coverage by the Vikings downfield. Old Bridge will start deep in their own territory inside the 20-yard line.
On the reception, downfield was number 24, Phil Campbell, and number 47.
So the Knights have the football at the 18-yard line. 3:17 remaining in the first quarter. Twin receivers go to the left side for Old Bridge. And Sitkowski looks over that Viking defense. Hands it off. Good hole on the left side. And Nick Sedano carries the football up to the 20. Hole was there initially, but South Brunswick did a good job of getting over there, and they held it to just a 2-yard gain. Second down, 8, Old Bridge at the 20. And again, they go off tackle. Not much there. South Brunswick defensively tough to run against on that huge defensive line. And Nick Sedano again on the carry. But now Old Bridge with a 3rd down and 8. And that's not the kind of situation that Old Bridge wants to be in. Coach Lanzafama wants to keep it on the ground, if possible, put together some long time-consuming drives. But a 3rd and 8 facing Old Bridge here. From the 20, play action. And Sikowski going long. It is incomplete. Good coverage again downfield. And that coverage offered by Justin Shorter. Anthony Mbimbo, the intended receiver, he does have 28 catches on the year, but no chance on that play. So once again, Old Bridge goes 3 and out. High snap, and the kick goes off the side of the foot. Takes a good Old Bridge roll, but South Brunswick will start on the Old Bridge side of the field. The Vikings will have the football at the 48-yard line of Old Bridge. South Brunswick with so many weapons. You've got Garrett and Phil Campbell in the backfield, along with Wendell Allen, Muhammad Jabi, Justin Shorter, wide receivers, and even Josh Leal, their outstanding quarterback, can hurt you with his legs as well. Here's the pitch to Campbell. Campbell trying to get to the corner, turns the corner, puts his head down, and takes it up across the 45 to the 44. Phil Campbell, last year, 734 yards rushing, and basically an identical season this year. 130 carries on the season, 749 yards. 13 touchdowns on the season. Outstanding two-way player. Really has done a fine job offensively, but excels on defense, and that is where he has been recruited. As we said, he has committed to Rutgers here. 1 minute remaining in the first. And South Brunswick up by 7, and the throw comes outside to Shorter, makes a nice cut, and Shorter takes it into the secondary across the 30-yard line. So Justin Shorter, the sophomore. Nice cut, and then turned it upfield. Picks up good yardage and a first down for the Vikings. First and 10 at the 29-yard line. Handoff coming wide this time, and a good job by Esposito on the corner for Old Bridge. Wendell Allen carried the football. Jake Esposito, not fooled on the play, came up from his corner position to make the tackle, and he's made a lot of them this year from that secondary position. 40 tackles, 30 of those have been solo hits for Esposito. That'll be the last play of the first quarter. We have played one here at High Point Solution Stadium. Our score after one. South Brunswick 7, Old Bridge nothing here in the Central Jersey Group 5 championship game, and more to come here on MSG Varsity Football.
The Knights of Old Bridge under band director Melissa Thatcher and cheerleading squad under the direction of Mrs. Katie Tabar.
Welcome back to MSG Varsity Football here at Rutgers. Lou Brogdon with you on the call. Glad you could join us for a full day of championship football here on MSG Varsity. This is the Central Jersey Group 5 championship, and the second quarter begins with a timeout. South Brunswick leading Old Bridge by the score of 7-0. Well, miss any of the action from this game? msg-varsity.com has live in-game highlights, so you can catch up on every incredible catch, run, and interception, not only of this game, but of all 12 games that we will bring you here today on MSG Varsity. And as soon as the game ends, a full replay is available on msg-varsity.com and the MSG Varsity app.
This is the second meeting between Old Bridge and South Brunswick this season. Back in September, South Brunswick defeated Old Bridge 20-9. Second quarter about to begin, 2nd and 6.
So following the timeout, South Brunswick has a 2nd down and 6, and Lau pitches it wide. Here is Wendell Allen, gets outside and hits the corner again inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. Another good pickup, and that's good for another South Brunswick first down. So the Vikings banging on the door here. They already have a 7-0 lead with 11:52 remaining in the second quarter. This is a GMC showdown. Two teams in the red division of the Greater Middlesex Conference meeting for the Central Jersey Group 5 title. We'll have a similar situation in our next game. Brick Memorial and Jackson Memorial, two Shore Conference teams meeting for the championship. Handoff goes off, tackle on the right side. And then later on tonight, two Shore Conference teams meet again for a championship. Red Bank goes up against Rumson. It's kind of an unusual situation where you have 3 straight championship games and the opponents in all 3 games are from the same conference. 11 minutes and 20 seconds remaining in the second quarter. 2nd down. And 8 for the Vikings. Liao flips it outside. Shorter makes the catch, and then again turns upfield. He makes that quick maneuver after he makes the catch and goes north-south. Justin Shorter takes it to the 14. So this is a huge play for the Old Bridge defense. They're down 7-0. And their style of offense not conducive to falling behind by 2 touchdowns early. So they really need to dig in here and force a field goal attempt by South Brunswick. Trip receivers go to the left, and the pitch comes that way. Here's Allen. He puts his head down, gets inside the 10, and looks like he might be about a buck short of that first down. Let's see where they mark it. He is about 1 yard short, so it's 4th down and 1 at the 9. Let's see what Joe George does here. My guess is he's going to go for it as he leaves his offense out there. 4th and 1. Trying to put the hammer down here early against Old Bridge. And a timeout is called by South Brunswick. So the Vikings are going to talk about it. 9:58 remaining here in this second quarter. And South Brunswick has a 7-0 lead. We'll join Mike Quick and Jimmy Cavallo December 17th at 7 p.m. They will reveal the 2015 All-Metro football teams. Watch the All-Metro football special on msg-varsity.com, Optimum Channel 614, and on the MSG Varsity app. MSG Varsity only on Optimum. So following the timeout, it's 4th and 1 for the Vikings. and they will go for it. Leal comes up under center, one setback. And he hands it off up the middle, and the push forward should be enough for a South Brunswick first down. Had to get to just inside the 9. And looks like they're down to about the 8-yard line. That should be enough for a first down. They might measure.
The handoff went up the middle to Campbell.
Phil Campbell carried the football. He powered ahead behind that big offensive line up front. Christian Napolitano, 6'2", 255. Dylan Donaldson, 6'3", 265. Thomas Levy, 6'1", 240. They'll stretch the chains. Let's see if they got that first down, and they did. First and goal, South Brunswick at the 8-yard line. 9 minutes, 53 seconds remaining, second quarter. And South Brunswick making a serious bid to go up by 2 touchdowns. Allen goes in motion. There's Leal, keeps it himself. Looking to turn it in, and nowhere to go. He's brought down. Terrell Braxton tracked him down from behind. Junior linebacker. Good play by Braxton. And no gain on the play. Well, maybe a yard. Second down and goal from the 7. 9 minutes and 10 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. And Leal keeps it again, turns it in, takes it inside the 5. Creeps down to about the 3-yard line. Josh Leal is only a junior. Running that triple option for the Vikings. He's a kid that does it not only on the field but in the classroom as well. Sports a 4.0 GPA. Third down. Goal from the 3. He throws, end zone, incomplete, had his receiver, and in and out of the hands. Bullet pass. Josh Leal to Mohamed Jabi, and he doesn't drop too many of those. Jabi, one of the top receivers in Central New Jersey, a Division I player. That one just trickled off his fingertips. So it brings up another key fourth down. This is another huge play for the Old Bridge defense. And again, South Brunswick, they're going. 4th and goal from the 3. And they'll take another timeout. So the Vikes use another timeout. And they now have none remaining here in this first half. That's their third and final one. 8 minutes and 17 seconds remaining second quarter. South Brunswick 7 and Old Bridge nothing. So 4th and goal from the 3-yard line. South Brunswick looking to go up by 2 scores. And Leal under center. He keeps the ball himself and dives in. Touchdown, South Brunswick. So running the option, Josh Liao dives in on the left side of the offensive line, and he takes it in for the touch. Now the Vikes are up by 2 touchdowns. Nice job of blocking on that left side of the offensive front. Drew Fady is in to kick the extra point, and his kick is up, and it is good. 8 minutes, 11 seconds remaining, second quarter. South Brunswick 14, Old Bridge nothing. Now MSG Varsity recaps all the championship action on Quick Hits New Jersey. It's Monday at 7 p.m. Mike Quick and Jimmy Cavallo, they bring you the biggest news, highlights, and more. Watch Quick Hits Monday at 7 p.m. on MSG Varsity. It's only on Optimum.
We'd like to thank the fans for turning out on a great football afternoon, supporting our student athletes here in high school football in the state of New Jersey. This is your Group 5 Central Championship Final. Following this game, Jackson Memorial will meet Brick Memorial in Group 4, and in Group 3 Central, Red Bank Regional against Rutgers Fairhaven. Again, in their first game, DePaul Catholic defeated St. John Vianney. Congratulations to DePaul Catholic, your Group 3 non-public champion.
So South Brunswick up by 2 scores. They lead 14-0. Old Bridge has got to get this offense cranked up. End over end kick, and it's taken by Esposito at the 10. He's at the 15 to the 20 and brought down at the 23. So the Knights will put it in play there.
13-yard return.
Old Bridge coming in 8-3 on the season. Last year finished 6-4, but did qualify for the playoffs. This is their third straight playoff season for the Knights.
8 minutes remaining, first half.
Anthony Lanzafam has done a terrific job with this program, as we mentioned earlier. Took over a program that really had been struggling a little bit in the GMC, and now he's brought up to the playoffs 3 straight years. Here's a play handoff up the middle, short pickup across the 25 to the 26. South Brunswick defense solid all year long, giving up an average of just under 13 points per game. They really have been ball hawks this year. South Brunswick, one of the top teams in the area as far as interceptions are concerned. This team has 15 picks. Showing blitz. And Sikowski fires a beautiful throw. Gorgeous throw as Esposito goes down to make the catch. Esposito's 39th reception of the season, and Sikowski with a bullet. And that's an Old Bridge first down at the 43. 7 minutes, 15 seconds remaining in the second. South Brunswick up by 2 scores. Handoff goes up the middle, good hole. Huge hole in the middle of that offensive line. Nick Sedano carries. He blasted through it and picks up good yardage. That's a gain of 5, second down and 5 upcoming at the 49-yard line. Now penalty flag thrown, offside South Brunswick. So the Vikings line up offside. And that'll be good enough for a first down. That should be a first down. Official said second down, but it is first down at the 46-yard line of South Brunswick. So the Knights get into South Brunswick territory. Trying to put together a good drive here. Need some points, down by 14. Handoff again goes up the middle, Sedano. He dives ahead. Looks like Old Bridge has found a little bit of a soft spot in between the tackles there. Here on this drive, they've picked up some good chunks of yardage on first down. That's a pickup of 4, second down and 6. Looks like Sikowski might be changing the play. And now penalty flag is thrown. Legal procedure against the Knights. So it'll be second down as they lose the 5 yards on that play. Five and a half remaining in the first half. South Brunswick up 14-0. Central Jersey Group 5 title on the line here at Rutgers. Sikowski pump fakes, now rolls out left side, pulls it down, and dives up ahead across the 45 to the 44. They'll mark it right at the 45-yard line, a pickup of only about a yard or two. Third and 9 for the Knights. Bimbo comes wide to the right, and they're going to go halfback option, incomplete. Well, Bimbo was the intended receiver. Jake Esposito overthrew him downfield. He was well covered. That play never really developed for the Knights. So the Old Bridge drive stalls, and the Knights will have to punt it away. And Mohamed Jabi goes back deep to receive for the Vikings. Kodros into punt. Good snap. And he kicks it away from Jabi, but Jabi goes over to get it. Breaks the tackle at the 20-yard line. And takes it up across the 25. Nice play by Mohamed Jabi. Olbridge was kicking it away from him, and he raced across the field and still got to the football.
Esposito's punt handled by Mohamed Jabi. On the coverage, number 58, Steven Leibowitz.
So the Vikings have the football at the 29, and they already lead it 14-0. South Brunswick 55-12 over the last 5 years. Last year, played in the final, losing to Manalapan in the championship game. Looks like a penalty flag is thrown. This will go against South Brunswick. That'll back them up 5. It'll be first and 15. Vikings trying to win their first championship since 2012. They have been a fixture here in the championship game. It's their third final in the last 4 years. Joe George has really got it going down at South Brunswick. Here's a double reverse, and coming outside is Jabi. He breaks a tackle, breaks another, but a penalty flag on the play. So block in the back against South Brunswick, a 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. And the officials march it back to the 24. Three minutes and 50 seconds remaining here in this second quarter. And South Brunswick with a 14-0 lead. Liao hands it up the middle, and a short pickup up across the 25 to the 26. Second down upcoming for the Vikings. Second down at about 13. Wendell Allen in motion. Liao goes deep down the field, in and out of the hands of Jair Garrett. Garrett made a diving attempt across the 45, but could not hang on. Good looking throw by Josh Liao. Garrett upset with himself after he could not come up with it. Would have been a heck of a catch. So it brings up a third down play. The ball just short of the 26-yard line. Liao hit as he releases, and it's caught. What a throw by the South Brunswick quarterback. He was absolutely hammered as he let the ball go. And Justin Shorter makes a diving catch at the 47-yard line. What a throw by Liao, who stood in the pocket and absolutely was destroyed as he let the ball go. Huge play for the Vikings. 1st and 10 at the 47. Pitch comes to Allen, trying to get outside, breaks one tackle, breaks another, puts his head down, and takes it across midfield into Old Bridge territory at the 48. 2 minutes, 10 seconds left here in the first half. South Brunswick already up 14-0. And the Vikings driving once again. Yeah, looking deep. He's got a man wide open. Shorter makes the catch at the 5. Into the end zone. Touchdown, South Brunswick. Another beautiful throw by Josh Liao, and Justin Shorter just blew by the secondary. And the Vikings in command here in the second quarter, about to go up by 21. Snap good, the kick on the way, and it is good. 1:45 remaining second quarter. South Brunswick with an impressive first half. The Vikings lead at 21-0. Well, MSG Varsity is your home for New Jersey playoff action. Watch live state final games from MetLife, Kane, and right here at Rutgers on msgvarsity.com and the MSG Varsity app. MSG Varsity, it's only on Optimum.
Real smooth.
South Brunswick up by 3 scores. Minute 45 remaining here in the second quarter. Line drive kick is fielded, but a knee down at the officials marked the ball. Angstad made the catch, and when he made the catch, his knee went down on the ground at the 32-yard line, 31. So Oldbridge will put it in play there. Well, the Knights down by 3 scores. There's plenty of time. Still have a minute 43 remaining in the second quarter and the whole second half. But the Knights have got to get something going offensively. They have yet to put together really a solid drive. They did drive into South Brunswick territory on their last possession. And Sikowski hands it off. Short pickup on the play. First time these two teams played this season, it was a close game until the fourth quarter. South Brunswick pulled away in the fourth quarter and won it by the score of 20-9, but this game with a little bit of a different complexion. South Brunswick, you have to be honest, has dominated here in this first half. Second down and 8. Coming wide, Esposito cuts it in, and a whole bunch of black jerseys there to meet him. Maybe a yard on the play. So we're inside a minute remaining here in the first half. And Oldbridge looks like they're fairly content to just kind of run this thing out here in the second quarter. We'll have a third down play. 3rd and 7 for the Knights. And the handoff goes to Sedano, breaks the tackle, spins up across the 35 to the 37. And Oldbridge should not have to snap the ball again here in this first half as they head towards the sidelines, and that will do it. So we have played one half of football in the Central Jersey Group 5 championship game here at High Point Solution Stadium. Our score here at Rutgers, South Brunswick 21, Oldbridge nothing. Second half upcoming on MSG Varsity Football.